All right, let's work this, man. I mean, it's slightly different wings, I think, but that's fine. It should be. Actually, I don't know if I want to do different wings here. Though, are they the same wings? They look similar. Let's take a look at the ankle. No, they're the same wing. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's lower these ever so slightly, just below the decoupler, just in case that causes a problem. Let's hope this works. All right, Gregney, we're going back to the launch pad. We have a bigger and better engine for you this time. In 3, 2, 1, launch. Good luck, Gregney. Good luck. So, again, with luck, what these wings are going to do is reduce drag. With luck, actually, this might help us maintain a straight path. I'm curious if that is going to be what's going to happen. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Nope, it's actually making it worse, it seems. So we're going to try and maintain a straight path on our own. So the disadvantage of these large-ass engines is, well, they're obviously adding more weight, right? The new one that we just slapped on there is going to add a lot more weight. But the main problem is that it burns through fuel really fast. They're only good for really short bursts. And so that's what all that's the second engine is going to be good for, is another short burst. Hopefully, though, it'll work the way we plan. Now, obviously, we're only getting about 5K up here. Just about 5K before we're almost out of fuel already, which is definitely a little different than how it's worked in the past. We usually got to about 10K, and then last time we got to about 8K. This time we're not even going to get to 8K. We're just going to get to about 6, and then we're going to continue our flight upward. Now, I'm hoping, again, we launched right away. We got rid of the bottom section. We launched right away. I'm hoping that the momentum plus the power of the engine that we're using is going to be good. I just hope it's going to be enough. So we should probably start to turn now, slightly. We'll turn this way, the way I like to turn. We're going to turn off our SAS so it doesn't try to auto-correct us anymore, though what we're really facing here is resistance of the atmosphere. The wings are probably causing us more trouble than they're actually helping. But, whoa. Okay, so we already lost the engine already. That was much quicker, but we're at about 20K here at this point. So I don't see how this won't help. We're in the lower atmosphere, about almost in the highest atmosphere, rather, not the lower atmosphere, and I'm hoping that that's going to help us out. The SAS is going to do us a huge benefit at this point, and we should start seeing, hopefully, some gradual increase in our orbit system pretty quickly. So I'm going to start aiming now this way. And are we in orbit? It says orbit. Are we in orbit? No, I don't know what that orbit means. 890. I don't know what this means. I don't have any idea what this means. We're encountering very little force at this point, and we have a lot of fuel left, in fact. I feel like we could make it. I feel like we might actually make it. We could actually probably just turn and start targeting this thing at this point and just going straight for orbit. I think we're going to make it. I really do. I think we're actually going to end up making it. And the orbit thing is climbing very quickly. We could probably throttle down on the engines here and be okay. I mean, we have momentum. We don't really need to burn all the fuel. We're in a good spot. If we need to, we can obviously burn up the fuel a little bit more. But if we burn less fuel, the more we'll have to get home again when we want to take this guy home, which we will want to do. Yeah, the space music. And we can obviously look out the window, which we can't really see anything. We can always look at the nav ball if we need to. Let's head back to the map and continue turning. Staying focused on the goal of maintaining an orbit. Let's throttle up a little bit, ever so slightly. Let's hit our thrusters and really gun for it. Come on, let's do this. I think we can do it. I think we got it this time. I really do. We can even probably turn a little bit more at the 90-degree mark and hold it here. And really hit it. We're going to hit a really big elliptical orbit if we do actually hit orbit. But I'm okay with that. I'm exceptionally okay with that. Oh, man, are we going to do it? We're hitting a very wide turn here, but we're going to try and hit another 90-degree, just about. We're coming low on fuel. I hope we can bang this out. I really do. Keep the nav ball up. Oh, man. The music is like a success music. I'm gonna cut the engines the minute I see the orbit ring. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cut engines. We did it. Holy crap. We did it. This is not a pretty orbit at all. We're actually gonna be a long journey to get to orbit. Well, we got Experiment 2 in orbit. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. So what can I do now? I can hit escape, and I can just go to the Space Center. Oh man. I want to enjoy this moment here for a minute. And we don't even need to detach or anything. We effing did it. We did it, we did it. We can rotate, of course, our ship, which isn't going to change anything, I don't think. No. So let's see what we can do here. I think we're safe to... Now, let's see if I can see the planet. There's Kerbal right there. We did it. And we have a very little fuel left. But we did it. Our third try. Fourth, maybe fifth. But we did it. Wow. That's awesome. So the next thing that we're going to want to aim for at this point is the moon, obviously. And what we're going to want to do is aim to about 45 degrees ahead of the moon's orbit, which if we speed up a little bit, we can see just exactly where the moon orbits. It goes this way, so we need to go about 45 degrees ahead of that in order to hit it. That's going to kind of be our next goal, I think, is doing that. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I just kind of want to enjoy this, but I know I can't for long. I just want to make sure, like, the orbit is super close. Like, we get really close to Kerbal here. But, I mean, that shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, man. We did it. Holy crap. How is, Gregney looking? He is complete panic. He is petrified that he is in orbit right now. And I would be too if I were him. But it's fine. We did it. Are we spinning? Is that the problem? We shouldn't be spinning. We shouldn't be spinning at all. I just want to make sure we didn't fuck up the orbit. I'm like petrified. But we did it. Gregney, it's okay, buddy. EVA. I don't know what these mean. I'm not going to hit those buttons. I don't want to mess this up. We did it. Space Center. That's awesome. So what can we do? Can we look at our orbit from here? We can. Focus Kerbal. Experiment. Orbiting Kerbal. I don't even know what MET means. But we can look at it. And from this, we can actually do all fun things. Not necessarily from here, but when we go over here, we can actually trying to adjust orbit and everything, which I did look at a quick tutorial on, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, because again, Experiment 2 made it. Experiment number 2, which technically was Experiment 3, I probably should have renamed it, but Experiment 2 made it into orbit with some minor adjustments to its overall architecture, but it did it, so that's awesome. So, now the goal becomes getting to the moon and starting to orbit the moon. We could attempt to launch another something. But let's get out of here. We can definitely do this. Go into here. Save game if we need to. Parts. Action groups. So I want to take a look at something here. If we go to our pods. This cozy. Alright, so what we could do, after a flatter variant of the Octo 2 was most certainly not conceived when one of our engineers, whatever. I don't even know what this means. Requires and it's unmanned. So what we might want to do is create an unmanned probe to attempt to get into orbit of the moon without anybody on it first. I think that might be the best thing for us, I think, at this point. So what we're going to do is hit new. After I save this, obviously, because this was successful. New. And this is gonna be Moon Probe 1. We're gonna try and get something there. So let's see, what else we got? So we've got this here. So that's good. So what we need, again, as always, is some minor stuff. I can't even attack. Oh, I can. So we're trying to get a probe to the moon. What we're gonna do, I think, is do what we did last time. So, okay, I gotta think. We need a lot more thrusting power this time. So we're gonna start getting a little bit crazier with our design, I think. There we go. So that's our probe at the top. And of course we're gonna want an engine at the bottom. What's this? A liquid engine? Okay, that's not going to help at all. Alright, propulsion. And just a little one, of course, at the bottom. We just need a little one. There we go. Alright, followed by a decoupler, of course. Gonna have to grab it from here. Make sure we grab a decoupler. Good. And then we're going to do another one of the same situation we did last time, right? So we're going to do another one of these tanks underneath. Actually, what we'll do is one of these tanks underneath, a really big one, right? Followed by a really big engine underneath. Alright. And then we need another decoupler. Yeah, perfect. That should work. Followed by... Oh, we're going to need an SAS as well. But that's fine. So this is going to be the big part. It's going to be another 3-stage rocket, which I'm hoping will work. I should probably make it a 4-stage rocket, to be honest with you. And they just have a very similar setup again. We have a decoupler under there, right? Yep. So, there again. Wait, how come that's all weird looking? Maybe I should get a bigger decoupler. That's a separator. Brand decoupler. Bam, one of those. That's fine. Another one of these. And then another big old engine underneath it again. Again, this is all experimental, of course. All experimental. And then the bottom is the big stuff, right? So this is where the integrity of the ship could fail or succeed greatly. So the idea here is, obviously we have a big multi-stage rocket with lots and lots and lots of engines. Lots and lots of engines. And the best part about this game, it's all about experimentation. And that's what I love about it. So, let's get another big-ass decoupler underneath that thing. It wasn't that one, it was this one. Alright, and now here's... Alright, so here's going to be the fun part. So, we are going to make another bunch of huge fuel tanks underneath, followed by 4 more of the same, and 4 huge engines underneath, like so. And we can turn this off now and just put one more underneath. So the only thing we're definitely going to need here is some big old wings. If we're going to get this thing to the moon, this is going to take some big ass wings. Some big wings to make sure that this thing succeeds. So we want some big wings on the side as well. Which ones did I just use? Winglets, no. Winglets, no. What did I just... The big triangle. Structural wing. Whatever, it looks good. And then, of course, okay, I mean, that's going to be that. Let's get rid of this. We're going to save this as Moon Probe 1. And we're going to hope that this works. Moon Probe 1. This is for next episode. I'm sorry, I know. But I had to tease you, didn't I? I'm going to actually do this. Smaller wings there. This could fail greatly, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not changing the structure of this thing. I'm experimenting with it first, no matter what you guys say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.